It's hard to believe I live in America because I'm always wanting to leave the country. So tomorrow I'm actually traveling to Canada, which I think is crazy because it was like a last minute decision. Really, it was just because the ticket was $200, but it was a last minute decision for spring break that I would travel to Canada. And I don't feel prepared at all. One thing I forgot at home is my socks. So I feel like I do this all the time. Like I go to Target or wherever and I just buy some socks. I come back home, you know, I wear them for a few weeks and then I lose them. Y'all, I have not brushed my teeth in like 2 days because I'm gonna be honest, my toothbrush was in my suitcase and I didn't want to like get it out and then have to brush my teeth. So now that my suitcase is open, y'all, I finally made it to my hotel in one piece. I'm so tired. Here's the thing, I am myself on this trip, so that means there's literally no one except me. So that means I have to like make all the plans and make all the plans. I think I want to get coffee, but listen, the one coffee shop I really want to go to so bad is an 18-minute walk and it's cold outside. Even looks Canadian too. So I met this guy. It was sound like that. It sounded like that. It was like a quick little interaction because I was buying a camera and he asked me about, well, how's America down there, blah blah blah, and I said, well, it sucks. It really sucks. Like, I'm just trying to leave. A few people have asked me today, like, well, what are you here for? I'm just here. But me and this guy, I swear he looks like what I would imagine what a Canadian looks like. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the flannel. Was he even wearing a flannel? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The guy asked me about Florida Man because I live in Florida, and if you don't know Florida Man, what are you doing? Basically, Florida Man, if you search up your birthday with Florida Man, it'll tell you what he did, and that's basically what you did. For example, on my birthday, my Florida Man went to an Airbnb and he was like setting up these cameras just everywhere, and they were hidden too, so people would go to the Airbnb and stay there, and my Florida Man was just like watching them. Anyways, I just got out of acting class, so I'm feeling really tired, but at the same time I'm hungry. I just don't want to go outside in the dark and walk. I don't trust that. I have to figure out what to do. I think tomorrow I want to go to the grocery store, and then maybe I want to go to Hyde Park Museum, maybe. I don't know. There's like different things I can do. I just haven't decided. I wish my mom was here because I feel like we would have so much fun, but she can't. She's watching my cats. I feel bad, but at the same time, no one else can take care of my cats except my mom because she is the most responsible. It's nice that I'm on a solo trip. However, I'm just like a little bit scared because I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. For real. Hey. It's almost 10 in the morning and I can't seem to start my day. I don't know why. I'm just tired. Ugh. Anyways, good morning. So I think for today the plan is I want to go to the library because I just want to study there, check it out, like see what's up. I need to work out too, and then I want to go to this restaurant, but not now, later. I want to go to this restaurant, not now, but later. It's like a Chinese restaurant, but the food looks so good. I got food. I also got coffee. This is my second cup of coffee for the day, and it's only 9:54. It's good. It's really strong. It's just a regular latte because I don't like this sweetener added. So I'm trying to find the bathroom and I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Where am I? There's no toilet paper. I literally have to crank my head all the way up to be able to see the whole building because it's that tall. I feel like Canada is supposed to be what America looks like, but America just missed the concept. I don't even know if y'all saw that. So I'm gonna take a picture because I don't have anywhere to take a picture. I see this one girl like way over there against a wall, and I think she's taking pictures. At first I thought she was dancing, but she's actually just taking pictures of herself, and she's really eating it up. I wish I could look like that. So I wanted to go to the library today, but it was closed. Of course it happens on the day that I want to go. I ordered some food, but the person who was bringing my food, like, he messed up my food because it was in a bag and I had soup, and the soup like spilled everywhere inside the bag, so I didn't even have food. On the bright side, I'm going to an aquarium in a few minutes, but I'm a little bit nervous because it's an aquarium at night. I'm not nervous about the aquarium part, but I'm nervous about getting there because it does take I could walk there because I'm a creature of habit and I have not even tried the subway yet. So I'm a little bit scared to go on the subway. But I'm also scared of walking at night. I really want some coffee before I go. But I don't know what's up on my hair, like the hair situation. For some reason, I don't like my hair right now. Y'all, I've never felt so scared in my life. I just got back from the aquarium, right? I had to take a lift because I was scared to do the subway. I don't know, maybe I'm just being delusional, I don't know. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. So I had this guy who was my Lyft driver and there was something just off about him. Like, okay, he had this translator app and he was speaking in a different language and then it would translate into English and I was reading it. He started asking me like why I'm here in Canada, who am I with, blah blah blah. So I would just always say like, oh, I'm here on a trip. But yeah, I was like, I'm with my mom, but my mom didn't want to come with me to go to the aquarium. Then he was asking me about, do I want kids? Do I have kids? And I said, no, it's expensive. I don't want kids. He was telling me that I'm friendly. We were getting to the hotel. We arrived, like the hotel is just it's right there. He starts showing me pictures of his children, his family, and I just said, aw, cute. And then I was like, yeah, I can just get out of the car now, I'm fine, because I was ready to go out. The car doors are locked shut, so I couldn't even open it if I wanted to. So I was like waiting. And he was not just letting me go out of the car. When he was done showing me pictures of his children, I was like, okay, thank you so much, like I can get out. He said, no, I'm gonna pull up to the door and then you can go out. I just didn't want to be in that car anymore. You know, I just didn't feel safe. Maybe it's just me and I'm just freaking out for no reason, but I did not feel safe and I was so ready to start crying. He would not let me go out of the car until he got to the door, which I think is nice, but at the same time I was ready to go out of the car because we were waiting in front of the hotel for a few minutes too. This is why I think he was sus. He told me, do I have any plans for Canada? And I said yes. I didn't say what kind of plans, what I'm doing, but I said yes, like I already have plans set up. And then he said, well, if you need a ride, like I don't mind to give you my phone number. And I was, no. It's a red flag. He's like 50. But maybe I should just understand this from his perspective because he's from a different country. So maybe he's really just being nice. It's all innocent. The only thing that's running through my mind right now is, what if you drown? I finally had the courage to ask someone to take my photo, but now that I'm like looking, I was so obsessing about what type of pose should I do. And after like don't know, 15 minutes. Then I decided, okay, this is my pose. And I asked someone to take a picture. And I realized I'm like looking at the other people taking pictures. It's the same exact pose that I was doing. Good morning. I keep having this same nightmare over and over and over again. And I'm always waking up in shock. I think maybe last year or 2 years ago, I don't even know, I can't even count. I think it was last year. I had this best friend, May, and we were best friends for 13 years. I think almost 13 years. It was a long time. I always thought that we would continue being best friends forever, you know? And it's not the best friend that you've seen before. Like, he was my family. And if you know, I don't come from a good family. So I'm always trying to find my family. But we were best friends for 13 years, and one day, it didn't just happen all at once, but one day, he just decided to not be best friends. But it was really dumb, a really dumb decision that was made, and he wanted to grow apart. I'm so mad, but at the same time, I'm incredibly sad because I lost my best friend, and I didn't think anything would happen, but it happened. And I miss him so much, but for me, I don't think I can meet him face to face again. I don't think I can see his name, you know? I feel like it would really destroy me. I feel like now he's gone. Like, gone from this earth. What the dream is about, he just tells me we're not best friends anymore, and then I try and stop him. I try and say, no, like, why not? Like, we can continue being best friends. But yeah, I always wake up in shock, and I'm sweat too from that dream. Anyways, today is my last name. I'm going I'm going to the library finally, because a few days ago the library was closed. I want to eat pancakes. I made a reservation for that, and then I want to go to this market called Kensington Market. Okay, yeah, so get this. So the first thing that I went to do was go and get pancakes, right? So I go into this restaurant and I'm really excited. It's half off today. The pancakes were terrible. They looked so good, but they tasted terrible. The only thing I tasted there was the blueberry and the whipped cream on top. Then I went to the Kensington Market and there was really nothing. Like, tell me why there were shirts that were $80. This is a thrift market, okay, not the mall. 2 days ago, I went to this museum called the ROM, but there was this one exhibit that I just completely fell in love with, and that's the Chinese culture and history exhibit. And I don't know why, I've always been obsessed with Asian cultures. When I was growing up, my mom, she had a lot of decorations in the house that had Chinese influence or Japanese influence. And looking back, I feel like maybe that started my obsession with Asian cultures. The one thing that caught my eye the most in the exhibit was this art wall. It was so beautiful and I almost cried. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the art that I saw that I was completely in awe with, they showed these people shaving their heads to achieve spirituality. But that was one of the most beautiful things I've ever saw in my life. All I could think about was, how do you paint something like this? It's crazy how people just sat down, because you know that took years and years and years. And I wonder, like, the story behind, who is it for? I'm not awake. Today's my last day before I go to the airport, so I wanted to share a few things with you about Canada that I've learned. So number one, Canada is very diverse. I always thought America was diverse until I got to Canada. The subway in Canada is similar to the subway in Japan. At first, I was confused how to use the subway here, and I was a little bit scared. But people are very friendly here. And even if that person harasses you, they're still friendly. Except for yesterday. Yesterday, there's this woman who came up to me asking for money, and I just did this. And then she decides to spit on me, like literally spit on me, but it didn't even hit me. So I just thought it was funny. Women walk here at night. That just tells me that Canada is safe. I wouldn't say it's completely safe, but it is safe enough for women to walk at night. The food here is expensive, so if you can find a place that's cheap, let me know. But usually when I go out to eat here, it's about $15 per plate, and I'm talking about American dollars. That adds up because if you're eating 3 times every day, it's $15 per plate. I've never seen so many matcha shops in my life. Like, there's 10 on the street. This is just a personal opinion of mine, but I think with Canada, they're obsessed with American news, which I get it because it's hard to ignore it or not ignore it. You know what I mean? It's like gossip. But I've noticed, because I watch the TV in different countries to see, you know, the news, like what's up with the news. But I was trying to watch the news in Canada. I saw in my hotel they had the news on, and it was just American news. I just watched Daily Moth, if you know, you know. And I was seeing that everywhere. I was seeing the American news, just like everyone was watching American news. But I feel like Canada is very artsy. Like, they have a lot of art, people who do art or theater. And I think I should have gotten my chance to go to museums more. Anyways, I need to catch my flight soon, so bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. Bye.